Kevin Spacey used to be one of the most highly rated actors in Hollywood, respected by critics and adored by several generations. However, we haven't heard much from the House of Cards star since he got in the middle of a sexual assault scandal in 2017. This is the real story of what happened to Kevin Spacey and his career after the misconduct allegations were posed against him.
Conclusions can be so deceiving.
In October 2017, BuzzFeed News published a story in which actor Anthony Rapp accused the 58-year-old of making an unwanted sexual advance towards him. The alleged victim, who was at that time aged 14, said that Spacey, then in his mid-20s, invited him to his apartment for a party, carried him to a bed, and laid on top of him. Spacey almost immediately took to Twitter to respond, saying he was horrified to hear that story, adding he didn't remember the encounter.
Why don't you just get down on your knees where you really belong?
He wrote, "If I did behave then as he describes, I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior." In the same post, the Oscar-winning actor also publicly came out as gay. Many accused Spacey of trying to shift focus from the allegations to his homosexuality.
I'm looking for the least possible amount of responsibility.
That week, several more men came forward with allegations of sexual misconduct against Spacey. One of them said he had been in a sexual relationship with Spacey when he was 14, that ended after an attempted rape.
Actor Kevin Spacey has sexually assaulted my son.
It was the beginning of the end for Spacey and his career. Soon, his character, House of Cards genius and manipulative politician Frank Underwood, got killed in the series because of Netflix being deeply troubled by the reports. The network also announced it would no longer release Gore, a film about the writer Gore Vidal in which Spacey starred. Numerous colleagues, including Zachary Quinto, criticized Spacey for coming out in response to Rapp's allegations, as if it could justify his actions. In November, the actor got removed from the forthcoming film All the Money in the World that had already been shot and replaced by Christopher Plummer. In December, Spacey, charged with sexual assault, released quite a bizarre video evoking Frank Underwood, apparently in an attempt to defend himself.
But you wouldn't believe the worst without evidence, would you? You wouldn't rush to judgments without facts, would you? Did you?
In the video, Spacey declares himself to have been impeached without a trial, adding, however, quote, "I feel surprisingly good, and my confidence grows each day that soon enough, you will know the full truth." But Spacey actually is under trial. The actor was charged with sexually assaulting a teenager at a bar in Massachusetts. In general, more than 30 accusers came forward against Spacey with allegations.
I'm special. I'm different. I could be any one of them. Well, guess what? You can't.
His latest film, Billionaire Boys Club, shot before the sexual assault claims, got a record-breaking low of just $126 on its opening night in U.S. cinemas. Now it is June 2019. The trial continues. Mr. Spacey, whose reputation has been tremendously tarnished by the allegations, pleads not guilty and is determined to spend as much time as it is needed to prove his innocence. According to recent reports, Spacey's lawyers demanded the accuser to provide the cell phone for examinations so they can try to recover text messages they say would support Spacey's claims of innocence. However, the accuser, who was ordered to do so by the judge, says he cannot find the phone, which means the key evidence in the case is missing. It is still unclear for how long the trial is going to last, and it is even more unclear if Kevin Spacey will ever be in the limelight as a film star again. Time and trial will show. This is all for today. If you like this story, subscribe to our channel.